Newark Venture Partners. Tell me, Tom, what's the deal? What do you got going here in Newark? Why is Newark the new black?
The new black. Black is good, yes. So.
Here we are, Newark, New Jersey, at the Newark Penn Station. Walk and talk. I'm going to actually probably run into something. So
I shouldn't be looking there. I should be looking here.
Look at my eyes.
Look at your eyes. Maybe I don't want to look at you.
We're just going to get close, man. And this is Tom Wisniewski.
Hey.
What's your role, Tom?
I'm one of the two managing directors at Newark Venture Partners. So here to raise the money, deploy the fund, and manage the portfolio.
And how big is the fund size?
So we're a $40 million fund. We're targeting $50 million. We're looking to raise the rest in the next few months. We've made 26 investments to date, deployed about $6 million, and we'll be looking to deploy the rest of the $40 million over the next 3 to 4 years.
And how many investments do you make a year?
Between 25 and 30.
Yeah.
The bulk of those will be smaller investments, say $100,000 in that range through the Accelerator. So 2 classes a year of 10, 20 companies. We have a guaranteed follow-on of at least $100,000 into all those companies, assuming they raise another round. In addition to that, we do direct seed investments and Series A. For the seed, we're doing $250 to $500. For Series A, $500 to $1 million.
Do you invest in companies outside of the Accelerator as long as they are based in Newark?
Yes. So our job is to find the best companies anywhere
in the world
and recruit them to Newark.
And have them bring.
Yeah. So any company we invest in is going to have some connection or presence here.
Yeah.
But for the smaller companies, that could be they move their entire company here, 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
For larger companies, it could be their sales office or their tech team or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it needs to have a connection back to Newark. But those companies don't have to go through the Accelerator. They could just be seed companies and Series A companies that have seen. And the idea is that the companies that are most likely to be a good match for us are ones that we can benefit the most, the ones that can take advantage of the connection to Audible.
Yeah.
Because of media or because of the reach that Amazon has beyond that, or that have some connection to Prudential through financial services, or through healthcare IT to Horizon Blue Cross.
Actually, New Jersey is also known for, and New York, all this technology.
Yeah, and the idea is we're in a small pond here, and we have the attention of a bunch of large companies with a lot of goodwill behind it. They're not just doing this for profit. In fact, they're not doing it for profit. They're doing it because they believe in the cause.
You say you're in a small pond. Actually, your pond is New York City as well, right?
I'd like to think we're in a little pond right next to a larger ocean, or a little inlet. We have our own little inlet. But that's true.
This is the city of Newark, right?
Yeah. So we sit in the heart of downtown Newark. Rutgers is to one side, NGIT is sort of up the hill. You can see the large glass building up there is Prudential. They're one of the anchor companies in Newark that just opened that world headquarters.
And they have the arena here as well.
Yeah, the arena's here, NJ PAC, the Performing Arts Center.
Yeah.
And then Panasonic and a number of other tech companies have also set up shop.
Yeah, cool. Very cool. And so the fund itself, tell me about the fund.
So Newark Venture Partners is a new kind of venture firm. So we have a double bottom line. We're looking to create venture returns, but also drive economic impact and jobs here in Newark. Newark Venture Partners is the brainchild of Don Katz, who's the CEO, founder of Audible.
Yeah.
So he moved Audible here to Newark in 2007 to be closer to the city, but also to link his company to a social cause, right? Yeah. He wanted to be doing good while doing well and link it to urban redevelopment. And his thought more recently was, if I can do it here, and they've grown from 100 to 1,000 people here in Newark, other companies should be able to. And if we got 10 Audibles in Newark, it would be a very different place. So how do you do that? Part of the answer to that is have a venture fund that's linked to Newark and bringing companies here that leverages all the goodwill and resources of Audible, Prudential, a number of other partners we've got here in Newark.
Yeah.
We designed the space to be nicer than any other co-working space a startup would have seen. So if you look at the space here, we've got 25,000 square feet. We're not packed in here like you would be in New York. It's very open. We left all the natural light kind of around coming in. It's a very open kind of collegial workspace. We've got great conference rooms and things like that. So the idea is you can come here, you can work, meet other startups. We have all the resources of our, of our firm here to help the companies.
Does it go around on that side?
keep
Oh,
going.
we can go through. I saw that exercise equipment there. Or
We
is
have
that
a treadmill desk.
a treadmill desk? Okay, awesome, man. That's
Yeah, we
like
got
the
some good
latest
stuff.
thing, man.
We got treadmill desks. We got
Treadmill desk is available right now.
Yep. You know?
This is the kitchen.
Yeah,
this
we've
is
got a
for
great
your
cafe area. We wanted to add a few nice features.
ping pong. I love ping pong. We got a robot that does ping pong out of hats. You're
Do
gonna
you?
have to get
That's
it
awesome.
because it's the most fun you can have in 15 minutes.
That
so-
would be cool.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. This goes on and on. This is awesome.
Yeah, so we designed this with this in mind. If you think about co-working spaces, the bane of them is not having enough conference room space or space to
Get
do
away
that.
and-
So we put 20 conference rooms into our space.
Yeah, that's
right, to make
awesome.
sure that we have enough.
Yeah, that's great, actually. What do you consider the companies that have traction, companies that you'd be interested in investing in?
On the earlier side, we look for product and some elements of validation. So that could be prototype, it could be finished product, but we don't invest in ideas. We want to see something. It's typically software, or it could be an early hardware prototype, and we want to see early traction at a minimum with a set of clients if it's B2B, or a set of users if it's a B2C thing. And then it moves up from there. The more traction, the more easy it is to read the tea leaves. It could be a handful of B2B clients, in their industry, or a few thousand users. And growth and momentum in that is important as well.
Is there a level of revenue you'd be looking
No,
for?
we're happy to invest pre-revenue. We're looking for validation. Revenue is one form of validation, but to me that just tells me that customers like it. I'll take a look at other signs too. If people are using a piece of software, the way to think about it is, if someone's not willing to use a piece of software for free as a first step, likelihood they're going to pay for it is not very high.
Who else would you work with at a later stage of investing? Do you work, I imagine, with a variety of different later stage investors as they come through your program?
Yeah, so I would say that we co-invest, that's our model, right? So on the earlier side, it's angels and angel groups. So I have a relationship with New York Angels, I'm a member there and on the board. I know all the other area angel groups, and kind of move up to, say, super angels, people who operate kind of with their own portfolio that are doing deals. So that would be a David Rose or people like that have large portfolios. And then above that, it's institutional seed investing. So these are the small firms that write 250 checks, say like an FFVC or a first round, right, would be then. And then up from there would be Series A companies, Series A firms, like a Graycroft, for instance, and beyond that, where we would look to partner with them.
Yeah, in terms of this platform, it's only been a year?
Yeah, so we did our first close in 2016 in January, so we've been at it for about 15 months.
Yeah, wow.
26 investments. 20 of those are from the Accelerator, and the other 6 are seed and Series A. Net new companies we brought in. A number of the companies from the first class in the fall have raised money and are moving on, so we're continuing to kind of support them as we're supporting all the other companies as well.
Great. Cool. So can you take me to the leader of the Accelerator program and have him sort of chat?
Let's see if we can find Dimitri. Dimitri, interview time. Yeah? You get to talk about the Accelerator.
Just a couple questions. So your Accelerator runs a couple times a year or one time a year?
We run it twice a year.
And what spring program starts when?
So this one started in April 3rd, and it goes all the way up to June 27th.
Okay.
Demo day leads up to Prudential Center, right on the ice.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. And the winter program starts?
So winter program, we're thinking about it, probably September, October. So still TBD.
And you have how many companies in each cohort?
Range of 8 to 12. Well, first one we had 9, this go around we have 11.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. And is there sector focus of any kind?
Completely agnostic. It's focused on pre-seed and seed companies.
Okay.
First Accelerator is more pre-seed. This go around it's a little bit more seed. So companies are raised a little bit more than before.
Okay. What's the program called? Is it Newark Venture Partners Accelerator?
Called Newark Venture Partners, an entire fund.
Yeah.
Our accelerator is called MVP Labs.
MVP Labs.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And
So in terms of the accelerator, are 120K
Yeah.
For around 5% of the company.
Okay.
And it lasts for 3 months, and then afterwards we also have a guaranteed financing of 100K minimum if they can raise a qualified financing afterwards. So all in all, if everything goes well, they have at least 220K in the bank from us.
And what's the minimum level of financing that's required to sort of kick in that extra 100K?
Minimum 500K.
500K, yeah. Good qualified round. Yeah, cool. Great. Well, thanks very much for the rundown.
Thank you so much.
I think we probably got enough. Yeah, sure. There's some really good footage actually over on the other side as well. You were wonderful, dude. You were wonderful. Hey, we're learning about venture capital. So if you want to do a little bit of the subscribing here, that'll help you learn more. And I'm talking to myself.